Today I want to talk about three things, three words: hope, persistence, and prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a stage 4 lung cancer patient right now. November 1st, I was diagnosed with lung cancer, stage 4. They said, you've got fluid in your lungs. So it started a series of 7 different what we call thoracentesis. A thoracentesis is where they numb a portion of your back, they stick a needle into your lungs, and then they withdraw fluid. I had 7 thoracentesis since November. I had over 9 liters of fluid removed from my lungs.
Oh my goodness.
9 lungs of 9.
I wish you for bottom my heart the best.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's getting even better. So hope comes first of all from my wife, Barbara. Barbara is a wonderful believing Christian, and she kept saying to me, John, we're going to get through this. We're going to make it through this. And over the last several weeks, I wept uncontrollably. Have you ever wept uncontrollably?
Yeah.
Men don't like to weep uncontrollably because we lose control of our emotions. I couldn't stop weeping because of the pain I was going through. Barbara kept saying to me, we're going to make it through this. We're going to be there. We're going to be fine. One of the things that happened during this time is Barbara saw that I was turning yellow. And she said, well, we need to go to the ER. So we went down to North Bay Hospital. 3:30 in the afternoon, we walk in and they said, we got a couple of people who come in coded, which means they're at death's door. So they have to take those first. Well, 9 hours later, I finally got seen. 9 hours later.
Wow.
I sat in a mobile little chair, like one of these, and I got so stressed that I had a muscle in my back that pulsated and just burned. So we finally got down to room 22 in the ER, and I laid on the gurney there, and I said, Barbara, please rub my back. I can't stand the pain.
Yeah.
I can't stand the pain anymore. And she kept rubbing. I said, keep rubbing, keep rubbing, keep rubbing. And then they took me out for a CAT scan. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it back because the pain was so much.
Oh my
The
God.
only relief I had was Barbara rubbing my back, and rubbing my back, and rubbing my back. Well, the good news was there was nothing that they could say was really wrong with me other than I was anemic, and I needed to get a blood transfusion. So Wednesday of this week, I got 2 liters or 2 pints of blood transfused into my body.
I've had that.
It's just
I wish
amazing, isn't
you
it?
from bottom of my heart
Yep.
that God listen to pray and give you good health back.
You're doing it because my good health is coming back. Peter over here has put together this book of 31 Days of Hope. And this book helped me tremendously get through my pain and my tough times.
Wow.
I want to read one of the things in here. This is day 15, which really touched me. I lift my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Psalm 121, verses 1 and 2. This is scripture that means a lot to me because I had a neighbor in Rochester, New York. She lived right across the street. She never had any children of her own, but we had an older brother, and a younger sister, so we were her adopted family. And I was told that when they first arrived, new house, they started painting. Well, I would go over there and just sit there and watch them paint. They just loved that I was there painting. But this was her favorite scripture. Her favorite scripture, I lift my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Psalm 121, verses 1 and 2.
That's a good
And this is a really brief devotion. When life is all tea and roses, it seems obvious to us that tomorrow will be the same or better. That things are going well. It's okay. Life is going to be just like that. That was me up until November 1st. I was 78 years old and never really had a bad sickness. And then all of a sudden, you're told you've got a life-threatening illness. And you will never ever take that stamp off of you of having stage 4 lung cancer. That's my identity right now. But when the rose petals darken from early frost and our teacups fall and smash to pieces, our forecast changes. Weaknesses, hospital stays, and doctor visits clamor to fill our calendar. On those days, where is our hope? On those days, where is our hope? The psalmist says he looks out as far as his eyes can see, and on his horizon lie distant hills. Beyond those hills is a new and uncharted territory. What things lie behind them? When we have passed our farthest horizon, what then? Then God's answer echoes back from the hills. My help comes from the Lord. The God who created those hills will still walk with us beyond our farthest horizons to the very ends of the earth. And that's the promise I got by reading this. That I had a fatal disease, but God was going to walk with me through it all the way. So Peter, I thank you for 31 days of hope. I know God inspired me to write that.